Hello viewers, Nagaland state more than 33 Naga political groups ase. Aro itu laga opore social media de bi bishi charcha chuli ase. Amikan sai shigule Naga political groups kan leadership alak te chuli ase aro Government of India Ministry of Home Affairs logode hotai sal ceasefire sign gore extension ek sal karone puai thake. Aro itu nishina 10 April de Naga political groups alak Government of India Ministry of Home Affairs logode ceasefire ek sal extension kora laga news report bi dikhishe kuti April ba loigina 2026 aha sal 2027 April tak Naga political groups bishi Government of India logode ceasefire extend hoise aro itu nishina GPRN NSCN RM Lotha and K2V Jimomi led group kan bi 10 April de New Delhi di jaigina Home Affairs Government of India logode ceasefire extension loigina aji 12 April takan Dimapur airport e land kuri ase kuna amikan huni pai ase aro takan laga team Sachun jundu New Delhi di jaise takan do C Singson member of collective leadership G Naga supervisor CFSP aro Hotoi Ahomi deputy Kelonser member CFSP Kition V Jimomi chief secretary GPRN NSCN Unification Chupa Tongwe secretary CFSP Pongpa Konyak additional secretary GPRN NSCN aro Akato Yepto joint secretary CFSP takan New Delhi Brightia Dimapur airport land kurishe to yade question ekta do Naga political groups can be hotai sal ceasefire extension kurigina jabona nole jundu Government of India lokote working committee NNBGs kan agreed position sign kurna ase nole NSCN IM kan framework agreement sign kurna rakhina ase idu laga opor idu kile charcha nokre kile Naga political groups kan hotai sal New Delhi de rush kurna jabo aro Government of India Home Affairs lokote ceasefire extension sign kore public kan bi idu laga opor de janibu mon jaise abi GPRN NSCN laga 7 team delegation jundo aise takan babi idu laga opor de ki ko ami kan olop detail ba hotao di kuri sabo Acha sir, apuni kan junto 10 April de Government of India Ministry of Home Affairs logode ceasefire extend kurishe sign kurishe huni luishe holibe sir apuni kan other than the ceasefire idu laga opore discussion kan bi hoshina hona nole junto working committee NNBGs kan agreed position sign kurna ase idu laga opore bi olop discussion hoishina hona.
Okay, thank you our friends. I think today I have a senior member, a senior leader, so I would like to first give him an opportunity to say a few words and then I will come back to you.
Itu bar Delhi laga program jo hile dosan hoy kina it was mainly extension of ceasefire. Dosra kotha bi korigina ase kintu mainly mahan sob jane every year salde ek bar ceasefire extension kora laga hai ase kintu amahan nomenclature NK like last year kina korise itu hai ase nothing more.
So sir apuni chief secretary ase apuni babi itu laga ceasefire jundo itia sign kurse itu laga opor ki koi sir.
Okay, thank you my friends. Actually as my sir has mentioned amakan duile ceasefire extension mende jayase but in addition to that, we had a very good deliberations with the representative of Government of India. It is sob naga manuhi pabna thagade, and yes, ikhu problem to thaga nai. Kintu it is never a clarification on my part, but unfortunately, GPRN you can't do fat media de rush kurigena. Any ka confusion create Quran china situation pi dikhi paise. I can always say ki if it is in the Department of Lying, we cannot compete with them. But when it comes to Department of Facts, amma khantu tate khara kuri boli ase. Iduni mide we are dealing with Naga issue. Iku individual thaga nai. morom pra manuki mistreat na kurubole la statement khan tuile na di thakle bi hobo na ki koigena itu hi ami la request thakise thank you
now sir apuni ki age dibi hutise holebi etia bi ede additional MCL aro chief secretary babe kushe now yede question do sir yede naga manu khan bi yede early naga solution do rukhi ase hoy yede government of India bra agree to position obi framework agreement sign korna ase eto government of India laga hatte ase kolibi yede apuni khan bi ekta yede young generation kan etia leaders kan ami kan dikhi ase apuni kan nishina apuni kan babi ki koi ke naga solution do ahibo lage ki koi other than the ceasefire
thank you ami paradak tu jaldi kobole khushis koribo day before yesterday that is 10th on the day we signed the ceasefire I met NSNU supervisor he's a very good friend of mine to thank you kuiside itangu ibar to media de najavide joasarbi ami kan letra patra kotha bisu ulai kena mon bia pa bajibi kurise kintu paradak tu aji to iniga nokrivide koise he agreed yes we won't go to the media and it was very cordial as a good friend I trusted him very unfortunately before he landed at the airport yesterday the MIP had issued a press statement saying the NSCN unification can ceasefire extend gurise inaga aro kotha bishi lekhise fair enough amandu tate go objection nai kintu the fact of the matter is that last year at this place we met if you remember aro ami kan ceasefire sign kuratu NK government of India recognizes the leadership of NK to Vijimomi and therefore we were invited last year na eto to sab jani ase aro kakos bi apni khan ki dikhaise aro itu bar bi GPRN NSCN NK koi kina ami khan ke matise to we knew itia ami khan la sathi kan NSCN you khan ke bi mati ase itu to janise aro no malice against them kintu government of India logote bishibar morom gurugena NSN NK etu duita tu na pare etu nimite etu to practical problem bishi face kore duita government ase duita set of leadership ase etu no guri divi koi gena government of India ke request korise kintu tai khan koise last year apuni khan hi sign korise aro itia tai khan ke bi matiken ase kintu etu to NK hobo aro apni khan la sathi khan ase apni khan NK thakise ase tu apni khan tu sathi bai gogai khan ase apni khan government of India hi apni khan lukote ye ek moina nimite 6 moina nimite ek sal nimite apni la morom bai khan ke bi apni khan laga lukote milai ke no jabina ko tu who are we to say no to ami khan tu inika kurigena cordially tai khan bi sign kurise aro ami khan last day it was our request that we be given a slot in the afternoon itu nimtai khan ample time ami khan ki dise aro sign kurise kintu yate coordination you la supervisor he gorno puncha gete kakos ulai jaise to I'm afraid itu to the trust that we have on each other or rather the integrity that we all should maintain it has been violated therefore we are here to make these clarifications. Aro, in the eyes of the government of India, there is no NSCN unification. And if you don't trust me, you guys can call up MHA or the chairman CFMG. So for the ceasefire matter, that is where I stop. Now, the second part. Day before yesterday, we sat down with some of the most brilliant MHA government servants currently and also brilliant men from the intelligence apparatus agencies and we took that opportunity to have a deeper interaction with them therefore since the issue of ceasefire was long settled we did not talk about ceasefire in the meeting rather They were generous enough to give us ample time, and we laid bare a few facts. From the beginning, we told them that as a Naga, we are here. And I also clearly told them I am here as a Naga and not as a ceasefire supervisor from Nkitobi Jimomi's group, but rather as a Naga, because we cannot do away the Naganess in us. You may be seeing so many people, and you must be hungry. By then it was afternoon, and most probably they were all famished. So we had to tell them the facts. But since I cannot divulge everything that we shared, in conclusion, I related to them a bit of a history. All of inaga goise. 1970, Mrs. Indira Gandhi was the Prime Minister. At that time, Field Marshal Manekshaw, we fondly called him Sam Bahadur. He said no to the Indian Prime Minister. He was the army chief. No to the Prime Minister, his defense minister, and foreign minister. Why? He was told to go into Bangladesh, then East Pakistan. But he knew his men. They were not prepared. Rather, it was the elements that was not in their favor. And he told them no. And so, I requested the Indian authorities. That was past. But this is a time for you all to convey to the political leadership that it is time. The elements are right. Naga tribes, Naga tribal ho-hos. Every single tribal ho-ho is for solution. The young Naga generation. The churches have been praying for it. And therefore, we have had two agreements, framework agreement, agreed position. The people are for an honorable and acceptable political solution. Therefore, this is a right time for you to convey to your political leadership. It should be yes. Be like that of Sam Bahadur. That's what I concluded. And secondly, my point is, I just wish to convey to the Chief Minister of Nagaland, Deputy Chief Ministers, and all elected members. This is also the time for our elected members to say yes to the Indo-Naga political solution. You always tell us to, you first unite. Now, that is like previous year's calendar. The government of India has started a process whereby all the national political leaders, they say there are 30, there are 40. But we also realize that on the eve of India's independence, there were more than 600 princely states. And when the idea of Indianness came about, they united. The same thing can be said about us today. We may be having 50, 60 parties, but when it comes to the Naga political solution, we are all on board. There are definitely personal misunderstandings, but never political. The leadership, they can see eye to eye on the issue of Naga political issue. Perhaps they may be having some animosity between them, some misunderstanding, some personal matters that we can't say. But when it comes to the Naga solution, sob mano, lokurasade, working committee bi, charta bi hobi, pasta bi hobi, kiman party bi hobi, lokuru parede, pareasede, itu nemte. Ami government of India logote bi request krise, unity demand nokurubi. Idiatu, the ball is on the table of the government of India. Aro, the state government. My last appeal is 5 years large share nimite. No hoile bi. Ito sustenance nimite. 5 years election nimite. Ito nimite kam no kurikena. The state government has always been, in words, a facilitator. But it's high time that we walk the talk, because We are not Naga, Indo-Naga political issue is not about 5 years. It's not about 10 years. It is about the future generation, my children, my children's children, their grandchildren. Therefore, my appeal is, please, let us take this opportunity and have that moral courage like Sam Bahadur, and bring a new change into Naga homeland. Thank you so much. That is all I have.
So that means, sir, Jundo, Government of India, logote apuni gan sign koriche ceasefire extension karone. So apuni koa nisina GPRN, NSCN, NK. Itu laga under de apuni gan party tuita bi sign koriche koa ase na, sir.
Urigena say that I will accept. Kintu government of India, to the government of India, there is no NSCN unification.
So apuni gan itu laga opore Jundo ceasefire sign koriche dikhabo paribo bola.
I think it's self-explanatory. Please, even if you don't see it, please trust us, believe us. We have never, shied away from facts. Therefore, it is true, and we have it.
So, one clarification. Abni Kushe, you have met high-ranking officials. The recently appointed advisor, notice advisor,
When I say brilliant minds, it includes him from all security apparatus. Yeah. Thank you so much.
So viewers, apuni gan nuni paise GPRN NSCN laga delegations takan 7 June New Delhi bra ha pasote amikan sawal uthaise aru takan jawab di ase ge Government of India logote takan ceasefire extension hoise exal karone holi bi jun do social media de chule ase ki GPRN NSCN unification kan bra edu Government of India logote takan ceasefire sign kura laga opore yade G NAGA supervisor CFSP bra ko ase ki yade GPRN NSCN unification laga supervisor lokoto chishi takan bi lok paise aru lok pai gina takan idu laga opor de jundu Government of India bra ceasefire extension dishe idu GPRN NSCN NK laga nomenclature de dishi ko ase now ta ko ase ki takan machuti bi lok paise kota korise aru social media de confusion no bo karne bi takan kota korise ko ase holi bi GPRN NSCN unification kan bra idu laga opor de media jaigina confusion korise phal kam kura nai ko ase holi bi jundu ceasefire sign kurise idu sign kura do GPRN NSCN NK tovi laga group site pra G NAGA supervisor CFSP pra sign kurise ko ase amikan reliable source pra honi paise ki GPRN NSCN unification la site pra loketo jishi supervisor tai pra sign kurise ko ase aru takan sob ko ase ki takan jundu Government of India Home Ministry lokote sign kurise sign kura laga do kun bra bi documents to dikhanai holi takan ko ase trust kuribi GPRN NSCN kitovi laga group bi takan laga hatte ase ko ase now yadi GPRN NSCN laga unification kan bi press release dije jo kali takan laga writing pad te press release dije aru amikan palbra sai shigule apne screen di dikhi ase NSCN ke kango group kan do idu Government of India Home Ministry logot sign kura laga takan laga agreement do dikhi ase do yadi GPRN NSCN unification Nyok pa alizobi hobi nole GPRN NSCN NK tovi group pi hobi takan machuti jundu yade NK nomenclature de sign kurishi ko ase ekta ko ase ki nyok pa kitovi aru yade GPRN NSCN kan ko ase takan do yade NK tovi jimo mi sign kurishi ko ase so idu laga opore Government of India pra bi confusion nokuri dibo lage naga manu kan ge kun lokote sign kurishi idu documents ceasefire laga agreement sign kura do GPRN NSCN unification nyok pa ali jobi hobi GPRN NSCN NK tovi group bi hobi dekhabo lagibo holi bi nika ceasefire sign kura to pishi dangor kota no hoy yade NSCN IM lokoti Government of India bra framework agreement 2015 3rd August sign kurina ase holi bi itia tak solution ana Indo NAGA solution karone eku alag development ekta ana hai aru yadi working committee NNBGs lokoti bi 2017 November de agreed position sign hoshi Government of India bra aru idu lokote 9 years huwe ase eku patlaf to ana holi bi yadi G NAGA supervisor CFSP GPRN NSCN kituvi group koi ase ke takan logo trust kuribi aro jundu takan itia New Delhi jai kena takan delegation sachun jaise takan home ministry aro India de top officials kan logot lok paise koi ase aro discuss kurishi koise land and breadth aro itu laga opori ami kan media pura hudise ki itia north east laga advisor Ajit Lal logot bi lok paise na pa na kodam de takan bra ido indirect lok pa laga bi koi ase so itu laga opori jundu confusion ase ki Nagaland de already more than 33 Naga political groups hui jaise aro itia ceasefire alag alag political groups kan government of India logot jaigina ek sal garne extension kore ase holibe de GPRN NSCN unification nyokpo alizu group pi ubi GPRN NSCN RM lotha kituvi group pi ubi takan bi public logot idu stand do clarify hobo lage nole idu laga stand clarify hoa na gole ekjun majote idu kota exchange kore thakile itu bi nohobo holibe Naga public khan bra apuni kan Naga political issues karone kota kore ase gole public domain de ceasefire sign kora laga du bi dekhabo lage aro public khan do amuni hoy ase ki Indo Naga peace talks to iman sal chuli gina ase itia rak solution na hai ami kan hope koribo ki government of India bra Naga public khan bra hobi nole concerned Naga forum of Nagaland bra bi aro do already early Naga solution karone age jabo karone government of India ke solution dibole laga bi urge kori ase viewers itu sob laga opore clarification global window bra hodibo ki GPRN NSCN unification nyokpo alizo nohele GPRN NSCN RM lotha and ketovi group majudi jundu government of India bra ceasefire extend kurshe takan sign kora do public logot dekhabo lage viewers itia karone mani for more updates apuni side global window moi ase Sungamayer with camera person Man Kaba Jamir reporting from Dimapur airport.